Hello, welcome to PlacidWay portal training. In this guide we will explain you how to use the case management module on provider portal. First of all, we will click on the case management and we will start explaining each of these sections that we have here. We will start with the patient referrals. In this list, you will be able to see all of the patients that PlacidWay sent you in the last 3 months. Basically, here you can see only the basic information, such as which treatment they are seeking for, what's their location, but nothing more than that. You will not be able to see their specific question or their contact information. The additional function that we have here is regarding to the favorite button. In case that you have the active communication with the patient or you would love to focus on the specific patient to convert it, actually to increase the conversion rate, you can always click on the favorite button, and in those cases the patient will start showing up in my follow-ups. This will help you to always have a focus and to know which patient you should contact first when you come to the PlacidWay portal. The next part, in order to see all of the details regarding one patient, we need to click on the details, which will open the new screen with all of the detailed information regarding the patient. Here, as I described, you can see all of the details regarding the patient, starting from contact information and the basic procedure the patient is interested in. Then we have the patient query, what specifically was the patient question when he submitted his request. Also, in cases the patient has patient reports or health history form, you will be able to see the links here, and once you click on them, you will download them in your PC and you will be able to analyze them. The third part, regarding the patient follow-ups, this is a relatively new function that we have added. Basically, for each patient, you can select the status depending on which stage the patient is. For example, if the patient is not responsive, you can simply select no response and you can skip this patient in the future. Also, do not contact, appointment, patient, and active discussion. This is something that can help you to analyze and to better understand on which patient you should focus first. First of all, the patient follow-up is designed to help you for better time management, so you can focus on the real and the good leads, and at the same time you can skip the ones that doesn't have that high potential. The same is regarding the last contact and next contact date. This can help you. For example, if you select the next contact date for tomorrow, once you log in, this patient will be the first one in your patient referral list, so you will not forget to reach it out and to contact the patient right away. Last contact date, this is just a reminder for yourself when did you send the last email to the patient. And the comments, once again, this is completely optional. If you would love to write some specific reminder for this patient, you can do it using this function. The next part, as you can see on the two sides, we have the part for the messages. Once you click on the messages, you can see actually your discussion with the patient. Keep in mind then, whenever you receive a new patient referral, it will look like this. This looks like an empty message. Don't worry about it. This is completely normal. Once the patient submit the request, usually the medical centers are the ones that are starting the discussions first. So to start the discussion with the patient, simply click on reply button, and here, based on your desired, based on your requirements, you can write the email if you want and then click on send message. Or if you prefer, you can simply select any of the templates. You will have them in the My Template list. We'll discuss them a little bit later. You can simply select any of the templates from the list, change the patient name, and simply click on Send Message. It's the same when it comes to the attached documents. In cases that your medical center has a specific forms or a specific health history form or any specific documentations that patients need to fill up, you can always add them in the My Documents, and in those cases they will be the part of your attachment list, and you can send them literally one click away. Once you're done, you can simply click on Send Message and your discussion with the patient will show up. Once the patient responds to your message, keep in mind that PlacidWay will always send you automatic email where you can see those kind of the updates. Right now we will move to the My Follow-ups. In my follow-ups, as described before, you can actually see the list of the focus patients that you would love to do. Basically, from patient referral list, you can simply click on this star, and the patient will become your favorite, which means it will always show on my follow-ups. So depending on the time, how long you can spend on PlacidWay portal, you can actually narrow down and shortlist the patient, so you can always focus on the highest priority ones. The same if you click on the details, you will receive the same information that we had like in the patient information. In this case, as I described, you can actually see the documents the patient sent us. You can simply click on them, they will download in your PC, and you can access them pretty quickly. The next part is regarding the messages. As you can see, this green button will always explain you how many new messages you had that you didn't read yet, and this is also the indication that you didn't respond to these messages. As you can see right here, all of the messages that has these bold names, this means that we didn't read the messages yet. So right now I will simply click on this patient name, and you can get the message from the patient actually right away. In this case, considering that this is a new patient, you will not be able to see the message, so you simply have to go to the patient information. I will come here back to patient information, which will give you all of the additional information that you need to know about the patient. If you would love to contact him, you can simply click on messages and create a message for the patient right away. The next part is regarding to the patient reports. In the patient report list, here you can find the list of all of the patients, and if they provided the health history form or any additional documentation, you will be able to see them here. You can simply click on the patient name, and it will give you this pop-up to see if the form or any additional documentations were submitted. Of course, if you click on the patient name, it will open you a patient tab in a new screen where you will be able to see detailed information about this patient. So, once we are completed with that, we will move to the sample templates as the category. As we already discussed about this is the suggestion from PlacidWay team, what kind of templates you can add as introductory templates, free phone consultation templates. They can help you once you're sending the messages to the patient. I already showed you this earlier. So you can simply select the template quickly and change the patient name and send it out within a few minutes. When it comes to my message templates, this is actually the place where you can add your personal template. You can use any of our already existing sample templates, but if you want, you can use the email that you're using on daily level when you're discussing with the patients. Basically, to add the new template, you can click on Create New Template. Here you will be able to add the template name. If you would love to use any of our templates, you can simply click and select them from the list. Here you can copy paste or make the changes that you would love to see, and once you're completed, you can simply click on Save Changes and it will show up in your dashboard. Also, if you would love to modify any specific template, you can simply click on Edit, and this will allow you to make any kind of the changes that you would love to see in that specific template. The last part is regarding to my documents. As described before, if you have specific health history form or specific template that patients need to fill up, you can always come here, upload them, and once you are sending the messages, you can just quickly add the new documents and provide the patient all of the relevant information.